need some buffaloes, first of all. We don't need no cows. I need a buffalo. They say we are the Colorado Buffaloes, and that was a video that concisely and precisely told you what cows do and what buffaloes do. I don't know if you know it or not, but we're in a storm of life, a storm of football, a storm of sports, a storm of athletics, just a storm of relationships, a storm of education, a storm of trials and tribulations. But cows run from it. Buffaloes run to it. And I'm seeing shirts that say Colorado, and what comes after Colorado?
Buffaloes.
So I'm looking for 22 guys out of this whole entire room, offense, defense, as well as special teams, including coaches, to run to a storm. Run right at it. Don't step around, don't step aside, don't sugarcoat it, just run right at the storm so that we can defeat it and dominate it. What are you going to make up in your mind and understand that you have in this room what it takes to win? You don't need nothing else. Maybe next year, but right now, everything you need to win is in this room. You just got to make up your mind that you're that component, that you're that person, that you're that difference maker. Next, what if you did what was asked of you and you did it giving your all?
Come on, man.
That means, what if you went all out? What if the little hour and 15-minute practice that you about to have, that you go all out? That you give it every darn thing you got. Scout team, special team, defense, offense, every darn thing that we ask you to do, you go all out in doing it. What if you totally committed on and off the field to this team's success? That when you're at home, you study film. That was part of your conversation, how we're going to band together and how we're going to unite and how we're going to get together and be dominant. What if you said no to the vices that keeps you away from being your best? The vices, you know the vices. Those things that you won't get up and do in church, those are usually vices. What if you trusted what your coaches taught you and what they say to you? Because I'm pretty sure everybody want to win, especially the coaches, and want you to be dominant so you can go on and exceed in life, everything that we ever accomplished in life. What if you practice to win and your game aligned with your practices? What if you practice to win and your game aligned with your practices? Let's seize the moment when it presents itself. How many times individually, you don't have to raise your hands and cause attention to yourself, that you had the moment? It would have been your moment. You'd have been all over ESPN. You'd have been all over our highlights. You'd have been all over everything. You would have been the guy if you just seized the moment. But you never know when the moment is going to be. That's the problem with moments. Moments don't come and tell you when it's going to arrive, when it's going to knock on your door. Moments don't tell you that it has your address. When are you going to seize the moment? Your want and need is greater than this game, and losing is not an option. A lot of y'all got some wants and needs that are tremendous, isn't it? So y'all don't want to say nothing now. If I was in church, I'd say I ain't got no help in here. A lot of y'all got wants and needs that's tremendous. But your wants and needs are greater than what you're contributing. So you got to understand your wants and needs is greater than this game, and losing is not an option. Losing is not an option with me. Not being successful is not an option. When you make not being successful, it's not an option for you, that's when your life is going to change. Some of y'all are complacent and you cool with not being successful. I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with having a team that's not successful. I'm not cool with not having an offense or defense or special teams that's not successful. That's not an option to be defeated. I don't live my life like that. These coaches don't live their lives like that. You shouldn't live your life like that. And if you find yourself around something that's consistently losing, you need to disconnect. Or you need to really look in the mirror and find out, are you the darn problem? That's attributing to the L. We're going to win for all these reasons. And losing is certainly not an option. Let's have a great day and let's